feel like the younger generation might take it for granted that we no longer have to drive to a Blockbuster just to rent a DVD or a VHS tape. They will not know what it is like to have to rewind it. I saw this in a spoof video on the brief history of YouTube, and I learned a lot. I found it even funnier that the generation before mine probably thinks I take DVDs for granted because they had to drive to a theater to see a movie, get in their car and pay gas to go see a movie. And the generation before that had to go see plays, maybe in their horse buggies. And the generation before that had to go see the circus, which is a problematic thing within itself, but I digress. The first generations before that, they've been cave people hitting each other with rocks or who knows what. Before film was even invented, people had to read a book. Before that, people had to read scrolls. Before that, stories probably came from spoken word as opposed to written stories. Imagine how misinformation is spread from oral stories. When you think about the game telephone, that seemed like a problem. How would people fact check back then? Stuff we take for granted now. If you could tell a cave person about YouTube, you'd probably think it's a impossible fairy tale, almost like magic. It's amazing how far technological advances can take us, such as the invention of hearing aids. Imagine being able to hear for the first time, or just better. I just can't wait to see what the next 50 years of technological advances bring us. Fingers crossed that we don't have an AI-ridden apocalypse with robots taking over the world. Anyway, I find it very inspirational. The very founders of YouTube, just period, had to start themselves somewhere. The humble beginnings above a pizza place. I don't know if they knew at the time that YouTube would grow to the size that it is now. Truly a virtual behemoth. Could you imagine traveling door to door to get people to hear what you have to say if YouTube didn't exist? YouTube has streamlined this process. And no matter what your beliefs are, I think Obama had a point when he said there are people who like you for you just the way you are. That honestly made me tear up a bit. I'm not gonna lie, I did. People can be pretty cruel online and offline. That inspired me a lot coming from a former president. Seems to be a market for anything, I suppose, and it's easy to forget. We just need to stay true to ourselves. I'm sure maybe people told him that he couldn't do something, and look where he is now. Anything is possible if you just believe in yourself. No matter what anyone says to you, you believe in you. I believe in you. Subscribe for more videos!